All right, so this is just the kind of like a little mini control board for the water system, the water pump, and your 2 water heater options. So the camper has a 6-gallon gas and electric water heater. It's a tanked water heater. It's located actually underneath this sink. It's in this back corner. You can just see it at the top. So it's an insulated 6-gallon tank. Actually, I could feel the heat coming off that.
Right.
So,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, and it's hot. You probably felt the water temp. So right now we're not hooked up to a hydrant or a hose. We're just using the camper's direct supply of water. So if you need to run the faucet or use a toilet or something, you do have to turn the water pump on.
Okay.
And then, as you guys probably saw, you can hear that pump turn on and cycle. If you hear the pump cycling when you're not using water, that's not good.
Okay.
There's a leak, or you're really low in water and it's just drawing in air.
Okay.
So brand new camper, any camper, I don't care. That pump should only be running when you use it.
So we just flip the button on if we want to use the water for anything.
Yeah, this will happen to you guys. Like someone's gonna be using the toilet,
and someone's going to turn this on.
I'll be like, I forgot to turn the water pump on, and then you'll have to come out here, turn the pump on, because you won't be able to flush it. Maybe a little residual water comes out.
And is that if we are boondocking, or is that if we're on shore power?
All boondocking.
Okay.
When we're on the outside in a little bit, I'll show you if we have the camper hooked up to the hydrant direct to the camper, we leave the water pump off. Okay. Because that's called city water connection. That's what I call it, and that's using the pressure from the hydrant coming back.
Pressure, right.
The 2 water heater options, you have the gas. That's when you're boondocking, or if you're maybe plugged into your house. Because if you only have a 15 amp outlet at the house, it might not run the the electric water heater. You might be popping your breaker, your GFI.
Okay.
Or a small generator. Turn the gas on. The water heater has been on, so it's up to the highest temp. I think it's like 125 degrees. So you won't hear it. Okay. But normally you can hear it. It's kind of roaring, and you don't want this window open because you'll get fumes coming in. If you hook up to electric, you just press the electric one on, and within 10-15 minutes you have hot water.
Okay.
There's mixed reviews on this, but I'm personally a fan of using one at a time.
Yeah.
Some people say, oh, you can run 2.
I read someone say he puts the electric and the propane on together so he can get a longer hot shower.
Yeah, I guess I'm not into long showers, so
I don't think I would be in here.
No. My problem is if you leave it on there, sometimes it heats up too quickly, and there's a little relief valve on the back side of it, and it just tends to drip, and the more drippage out of that relief valve, it won't last as long. Right. So you'd be replacing your pressure release valve.
Okay, I know you said it, but I got to get close to look. No, so this one is for boondocking.
Water pump.
Yep.
Water heater, gas, water heater, electric.
Water heater, electric, water heater. Okay, they got it. Yeah. They got it.
The water pump, it's a really good idea to turn all of these off when you're driving. You don't want the water pump on. You don't want any of your water heater options on. However, it's safe to drive with your refrigerator on propane. It's 100% safe. And it's perfectly fine to drive with your furnace on too.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't care what people say like online and stuff. Oh, you can't. That's old campers.
Old school.
Yeah, you're lighting the pilot, and these things have safety features. So if they blow out 3 times, they shut off completely.
Okay.
So it's not. There's no harm. But the water heater doesn't have that. Well, it does it. It will shut off, but it briefly could light the wrong way, and then it puts it up the side of the camper, and then it melts this one wire, and it turns everything off. So there are safety features even on that stuff. The water pump, I catch myself doing this all the time. I forget to turn it off. But I could just imagine you're driving and something hit this faucet or something came loose and you're pumping 30 gallons of water into the camper.
Right.
So if you turn that off, and one extra step to take the pressure out too.
Oh, I see.
So if there was, especially if you guys plan on doing some colder weather camping, it's a 4-season camper, but if it was to freeze up, the water can expand and go somewhere now.
Stop breaking freaking pipes. Yeah,
and then when
just drain it out.
Right. When we turn that pump back on, it's going to pressurize, cycle, turn off.
Okay.
Got pressure.
Exactly what we want to hear.
Okay. And what else is on here?
The camper also has these kind of, I call them rinky-dink tank monitors. The battery one with lithium batteries is useless. That's going to read full or empty. With lithium, I'll talk about that in a little bit. The black waste, it read by a third, so it's empty, and then you'll see it'll be 1/3, 2/3 full. Gray, empty, 1/3, 2/3 full. Fresh water is about 1/3 right now. So see how the tank's on the right here? So full, 2/3, 1/3 empty.
Okay.
So
can you see that?
Yeah.
It gives you a rough idea. These sensors, especially black, sometimes gets a little gacked up with just crud going down the toilet. So
Mm-hmm.
there's so many things like you could do to clean that stuff out. You could put ice cubes down the toilet, drive around, or put some chemical down there, drive around and clean it.
Okay.
But
Okay.
they give you a rough idea of where you're at.
Okay.
But everything, all that stuff should be off when you're driving.
Now, how about the solar panels? What do we need to know?
Solar's all already here.
Okay.
So with lithium